time for another movie review, and I'm here with JaronsEyeView wearing my Goomba hat, and so we're going to be talking about Fast and Furious 6. This is the first group review we've done. We saw it a few hours ago.
We went to the cinema together. People were looking at us.
We shared a maxi popcorn, so they were probably speculating that we were a couple of fags, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, we were just sitting there in the movie. Halfway through, Jacob goes, "Jaron." And I go, "Yeah?" And he goes, "I think these people think we're faggots."
And at one moment, we were reaching into the popcorn, and our hands met inside, and we held hands.
We promised we wouldn't tell anyone.
Anyway, we've got our Swaggerlicious Monsters Inc. cup sitting in front of my own...
Monsters University, bitch.
Shut up. Sitting in front of my only movie poster, which I bought today for $2.
Well, actually, they're making Halo 4 into a movie.
Yeah. I've got a Halo 4 poster. Anyway, well, almost time to cut the bullshit, but one thing I'll give a shout out to, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce his name, Lee Team L33T3AM. I'll chuck his name up on the screen there for making me my channel art or layout, whatever you want to call it.
It takes a real legend to take a profile picture and expand it.
Oh well, no, thank you. He offered to make a layout, and it's just my logo, so that way I get to have my cartoon avatar and my logo spread across the banner, which looks cool.
Alright guys, if you want to make JaronsEyeView one, inbox me. My channel will be in the description. That'll be really cool, because I need a good one, because mine's really shit. So.
Lachlan, make him a cartoon.
Yeah, hurry up! What are you doing?
Okay, so let's get on with this shit. We've officially cut the bullshit. Fast and Furious 6.
We talking vehicular warfare.
This is not what we do.
Fast and Furious 6. Now, this kid here is a lot more well-versed in the Fast and Furious, the movies, the Fast and Furious movies. He's a lot more well-versed. Trilogy, there's fucking 6 of them. Anyway,
The first thing I'd like to say about this is there's 6 Fast and the Furious movies. As you know, as like companies just keep milking the movies along, so it's just money, as in Hangover 3, they made unnecessary sequels. I came into this thinking, oh, this is an unnecessary sequel, this is going to be terrible.
5 wasn't bad.
They're just going to milk it. 5 wasn't bad, but I came into this movie and, we'll just explain it. Right.
So you've seen them all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen Tokyo Drift, I think.
Terrible.
Yeah, not that memorable. I think I've seen number 2. Like I said, not memorable. I don't remember shit from them. They're not that great. The fast cars are cool, but yeah, not that great.
What it's all about.
I've seen a bit of number 5, which I enjoyed, and I've heard good things about. So I went into this, I don't know, just expecting a fun action movie because it got pretty decent reviews, and that's exactly what we got—a fun action movie.
It was.
So this movie's directed by Justin Lin. I'm not sure if he directed any of the other ones. I haven't really done my research, but let me just tell you, this guy, he knows how to direct an action sequence. In some of the old movies, they may have looked a bit muddled and stuff, but yeah, the action scenes are spectacular. Some of them are a bit far-fetched, like that shit would not happen in real life.
Yeah, like I believe in one scene where at the very start, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, I don't remember his character's name, was trying to get some information out of this bad guy, and he's like smashed him on the table and then lifted him up, and you could like practically see the strings on the guy as he lifted him up like that into the wall. So he'd gone like this guy and just gone into the wall and broken the whole roof and stuff. It was pretty weird.
Yeah, pretty outrageous, but that's what made it fun.
Yeah, it was so fun.
And the point is, it looked good. It looked really good. The action scenes, they weren't muddled and all shaky. At times, they were a little hard to follow. Mostly, you could tell what was going on. They did heaps of angles and cuts and shit, but it didn't feel shaky. It didn't feel sloppily put together. It was really
and
cool.
As you've just heard, along with Vin Diesel, for some of you action fans, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson actually played an excellent part in this movie. He's a great
buff
actor.
as fuck.
He's a great actor. He wasn't as buff as that bad guy though. That last guy.
Yeah, I think Dwayne. I've heard other reviewers say this, but yeah, I think Dwayne Johnson is becoming this generation's biggest action hero. Like, well, what did the '90s have? What did the 2000s? I don't know. I'm not good with Bond. Bond's not. We mean actors, not characters.
Oh, probably them.
I don't know, like Arnold Schwarzenegger and shit.
Oh god.
But yeah, Dwayne Johnson, he's like this generation's action hero. I'm glad they've sort of stopped casting him in these roles where he has to act like a little bitch, like in The Tooth Fairy and
Journey to the Mysterious Islands.
I haven't seen that.
The Game Plan.
And, yeah, The Game Plan, I was going to say that. Have you seen The Tooth Fairy?
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Terrible movie.
What about, they made a Tooth Fairy 2. It had like none of the normal people.
You're kidding me, right?
Yeah, it went like straight to DVD. I think it was directed by Larry the Cable Guy or something. Or he was in it or something. I saw it in the shops one time and I looked it up. But, yeah, even Vin Diesel has sometimes been cast in these roles where he acts like a little bitch, like in...
like The Babysitter or something.
The Pacifier.
The Pacifier.
I was gonna say,
yeah.
I used to like that movie as a kid.
Oh, have you seen that? I don't remember what movie it's called, but he's like... I think it might be The Pacifier or something, and he's like standing there, and I remember this specific bit because he's standing there and he's got his singlet on, and there's this little girl, and she's like, "Why have you got boobies?" And he's looking down at his pecs, and he's going, "They're not boobies," and she's like, "Mom, the man's got boobies!" It's pretty funny.
That reminds me of the Hangover 3 credit sequence. But anyway, enough of the bullshit banter. Movies like this aren't ones that you would really talk about or notice the acting, because it's more about the action and shit. But the acting wasn't that bad in this. We had, I don't know any of their names. We've got the Asian guy, Vin Diesel, The Rock. Who's the other guy? The other main guy?
Wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of the actors' names in these, my apologies. There's Ludacris, I think, and the other, like, isn't his name Tyrese something?
Yeah.
Yeah, those two had great chemistry, and one of them and the Asian guy, a few of the guys that brought some of the comedy to the movie, they had great chemistry, and there was some really funny moments.
There was one moment in the cinema, I won't tell you when, but one moment where everyone just laughed out, and all we hear were me, Jacob, and a couple other people go, "Oh!"
Epic burn. This movie was very funny.
He needed a cryogenic chamber for that boom.
Cryogenic chamber. I like it that they didn't completely focus on all the racing and shit, because it was more of a... I'm not sure what kind of movie, but the main message of the movie is family, which is really cool. So these guys, they're family. I mean, they're all criminals, but... Well, Dwayne Johnson's a cop, but yeah, it's like the criminals going up against, like, the worst criminals.
Yeah, so it's basically bad versus bad. Yeah, bad versus super bad, but on bad they've got good, so they're kind of good bad versus super bad.
That was brilliantly put.
It was indeed.
Yeah, it's about family and stuff, and
along with family, it wouldn't be a Fast and Furious movie without
the bitches, the attractive, scantily clad women you've got.
I'd just like to put in a footnote here. These bitches are really, really hot in this movie. They are guaranteed to get you a boner. So if you're going to have a quick fap in the cinema, make sure you make it Fast and Furious.
The story wasn't anything fantabulous, but it was good. It wasn't completely just one-sided predictable. There were some predictable moments, but yeah, it's not edge of your seat stuff, but you're sort of on the edge of the back of your seat, like back of your seat, but like that.
There was one predictable moment at the start. I remember, like, I don't know, he said something and then I said something straight away and it was exactly what he said. Like, I don't know, I don't remember, but say he said the Bulldogs and then I said suck, and then straight away Vin Diesel said suck. It was like that, but
Bulldogs don't suck.
It was better. Okay, they can beat Port Adelaide, I'll give you that.
But anyway, yeah, it was good. It was all action. There wasn't a lot of boringness. Even when it was just dialogue between characters, there was always something pretty interesting or funny. Like, this is pretty funny. We actually laughed. I laughed out loud more times in this than I did in the fucking Hangover 3, and that was a comedy. So, yeah it's got its really good funny moments.
Hangover 3. Cal fucked me in the ass. He does that from time to time.
That's the only part I laughed at in Hangover 3. I got a few smiles at other times, but anyway, enough on the Hangover 3. Anyway, yeah, it's almost all action all the time. There's never really a dull moment. It's always car racing or gunfights and shooting and stuff, and then we've got an awesome final show on the world's longest runway. Like,
Yeah, I pointed this out in the cinema.
how fucking long is that runway?
There's just a runway and their action sequence on a plane, and it's just been going on like a 20-minute sequence with this plane, with them going as fast as these cars can go, trying to keep up with the plane for 20 minutes on a straight runway.
There's some military thing, but seriously, no runway is that fucking long. That's it's far-fetched. But anyway, it is a great time. It had good acting for a movie like this. It had a fun story, brilliantly directed action scenes, and I can probably say I'm looking forward to the next one. I might go back and fully watch number 5. Not really interested in the previous 4 before that though, but they have got a good franchise going. Well, a good money-making franchise, but the movies are actually getting better as they go along. And I believe they've started production on 7, or I know they're making number 7. But anyway, I'm ready to rate this movie.
Are you?
Yeah.
I am indeed.
Do you want to go first?
No, I would not.
Alrighty then. Fun action movie, well acted, good story. I can't really fault it that much apart from it being implausible, but like some of the things define gravity, but that's just part of the fun. And I'm going to give the Fast and Furious 6 a 9.2 out of 10. Because I use decimals because it's like a out of 100 system and because I'm a rebel. And yeah, great movie. So Jaron, what are you going to give Fast and Furious 6?
Well, straight away, great acting. They just did an awesome job on this. The action scenes were amazing. The comedy was freaking hilarious. So I am going to rate this 192.
Don't do that fucking shit. Just do it out of 10.
192 Indian franchise companies out of 192 out of
192. That's a perfect score.
Listen to me. 192 Indian franchise curry factories out of 267 Indian franchise curry factories, which is rated to about 9.45 out of 10.
So that's your rating? So you didn't like it as much as Hansel and Gretel, that fucking piece of shit? Gave it like a 9.5 out of 10, what the fuck?
Hansel and Gretel was fucking hilarious!
You gave it like 4.5.
Hansel and Gretel.
Terrible movie.
Best movie of the year so far. Definitely.
Terrible.
Definitely. It was the best
Terrible
year so
movie,
far.
but...
Great acting, great scenes, just, it was amazing.
I think we're done. We might... Pretty much any time we go to the cinema together, we'll probably do a group review, but yeah, I basically just review everything I see in the cinema. Some movies I watch online because I don't see it, so I'm probably not going to review those ones. Ones I've seen, such as Hansel and Gretel.
Because our cinema's fucking shit, because we only get 4 movies every month.
Yeah. Ones I've seen online, like Hansel and Gretel, Place Beyond the Pines, 42, stuff like that our cinema didn't get. But anyway, next week we're probably going to be seeing Warm Bodies. Yes, our cinema is only just getting Warm Bodies next week. It's been out in America for like 2 months. I mean,
movies coming out now that I'm looking forward to: Warm Bodies, World War Z, Despicable Me 2, Monsters University, The Wolverine.
All coming for us within the next month, hopefully.
Yeah, and there's a couple more I can't remember, but there's so much good movies coming out. I don't know if I even have enough to see them.
Next weekend we're going to try and see Warm Bodies and Despicable Me 2, and then the following Monsters Uni and World War Z and stuff. Yeah, so a lot of reviews coming up, more rants coming up, plus I'm getting that fanboy video. I've already gotten like clips from 7 people, which is brilliant, and I'm hoping for more from everyone. Check out JaronsEyeView's channel. He's got like 500 subs and most of them are inactive, so he needs some help.
Mate, you've got 900 subs and get 300 views a video.
You have 500 subs and get like 30 views a video.
60. 60.
60, that is hardcore.
The latest one's got like 80, okay?
Anyway, check out his channel. He makes some pretty cool shit. Does rants, reviews, and vlogs, and one video bitching about Raylan Johnson haters. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching, everyone, and have a lovely day.
Catching.